The Citi Double Cash credit card. Is it still the best all-around credit card as we enter the new year? I'm Bradford with Penny Pincher's Guide, and the short answer to the question is yes. But before I break down what's great and what's not about this card, give the video a like. Starting off as to why I would even review this card, while there are plenty of cards that offer higher percent cash back in specific areas like groceries or gas, this is the only card that offers 2% cash back across the board, and there's no other card that comes close. But to give you a well-rounded perspective, let's start out with what the negatives are. So right out the gate, not everyone is going to be able to qualify for this credit card. With the recommended credit score of 720 to 850, that falls solidly in the excellent category when it comes to credit scores. So if you're just starting out, or if you have a lower credit score, you're most likely not going to have your application approved. The next negative I want to address deals with how the cashback is actually processed. As opposed to some other cashback cards that I've used, where as soon as you make a purchase, that cashback is credited to your account for you to either redeem or apply as a credit statement, this one, the cashback is only credited to you at the end of a statement period. While that might not be a big deal, the fact that it isn't instantaneous is definitely a ding against this card. Another issue I have with how the cashback is calculated is that you earn 1% cashback when you make the initial purchase, and then you don't get that second percent cashback until you pay off your card. So depending on when you actually pay your card off in the statement period, you might have to wait to get that extra 1% until up to a month later. For those of you that are travelers, there are definitely other cards that are specifically travel cards that you can get more bang for your buck out of. And then a secondary note with regards to traveling is if you travel internationally, whether for business or pleasure, this card does have a foreign transaction fee of 3%. So if you travel internationally, make sure you have another card that does not have the foreign transaction fee. And one last note with regards to the negatives is that the only sort of introductory offer associated with the Citi Double Cash card is an 18th month, 0% balance transfer. Now, compared to other cashback credit cards where if you spend a certain amount of money, you can get a couple $100 cash back, that is a negative. Now, I don't recommend picking your credit card based on whatever the introductory offers are, but it is something that is worth noting. Now, with those negatives out of the way, let's move on to the positives. What would make the Citi Double Cash card right for you? Now, as I mentioned previously, this card does offer 2% cash back on all of your purchases. There are no rotating categories and there are no caps on the amount of cash back that you can earn. So really the sky's the limit for using this credit card on your routine purchases to be able to save you the most money. And a second element that I want to bring up is that this card has no annual fee. Now, when you get into the higher tier credit cards, having an annual fee is something that is almost commonplace. And being able to get 2% cash back and not have to pay anything on top of it is even sweeter. So that means right from the beginning, you don't have any hurdle of how many purchases you need to make for the card to start providing a net benefit to you. And the last pro for this card that I want to talk about is that it is very straightforward and easy to use. There's no hoops that you have to jump through with regards to redeeming your credits and no issues with dealing with customer service or having to call somebody. You log onto your account online, and as soon as that statement has been posted, you see how much money you earned from the previous statement period. You can either choose to have it sent to you as a check, applied as a statement credit, or you could have it credited to whatever checking account that you use. And that about wraps it up. With 2% cash back on all of your purchases, while it doesn't provide you with an excellent benefit in any single one area, it does provide you with a great benefit on every single one of your purchases. I highly recommend if you do get this card, you do use it to apply to all of your routine monthly purchases. Things like your utilities or your internet bill, stuff that you have every single month that most cards aren't going to offer some sort of additional cash back on, use the Citi card for those purchases. With all that in mind, give the video a like, thanks for your time, and as always, just remember to pinch a little.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, make sure to check out the video that's on the left-hand side of your screen.
Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like more great content, and to support our channel.